Hello friends. So, finally, after seemingly actionless 4 previous episodes, now it is time to actually jump into the fray. It is my sincere request to all viewers who want to undergo transformation from fat to fit to take this episode very seriously. Please, and I repeat again, please, follow the instructions given in this episode today itself. Don't give later a chance to become never. No matter whether the journey is easy or difficult, short or long, thorny or rosy, rough or smooth, or enjoyable or boring. One thing is very vital, that is to begin. The beginning is the most important part of the work. From small beginnings come great things. Gautam Buddha said, there are 2 mistakes one can make along the road to truth. Not going all the way and not starting. Please remember, no matter how hard the past was, you can always begin again. But you need to learn from your mistakes to start a new beginning. Lastly, never forget that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So friends, let us begin. Fetch a diary, notebook or a register. Consider it as the holy book of your destiny. At the start, we need to draw this table on the first page. These horizontal lines are usually present in most notebooks. We will need 19 rows for our table. We will require 7 main columns. In the last 6 rows, split each of the last 4 main columns into 2 smaller columns. The first column is for the steps required for our program. These steps are step 1, 2, 3, 4.1 and 4.2, 5.1 to 5.5, and 6.1 and 6.2. The second column is for the entry of various parameters we will need for beginning as well as for monitoring our progress as we march on with the mission. The third column is for entry of the baseline values of each parameter on day 1 of the mission, which in my case is 20th February 2022. Columns 4 to 7 are for week-wise entry of changes in various parameters as we progress in our mission. The boxes in these columns will be filled on Sundays. The lower vacant place in the parameter column can be conveniently used for entry of the current year. In the lower 6 blocks of the day 1 column, enter the days from Monday to Saturday. Finally, the first sub-column in the main column for successive weeks is used for entry of date and month. We will enter the daily update of our physical activity in the box following appropriate day and date. Now, we can begin with entering various parameters in appropriate boxes in our sacrosanct table. First step is to take and note down your height in centimeters and divide it by 100 to get your height in meters. My height is 170 centimeters, that is 1.7 meters. Second step is to take and note down your weight in kilograms. My weight is 90 kilograms. Step 3 is to calculate your body mass index, which is your weight in kilograms divided by your height in meters squared. 18.5 to 24.9 is considered as normal BMI. 25 to 29.9 is considered as being overweight. BMI equal to or more than 30 is obesity of varying degrees. My BMI is 31.14, so I fall in the obese category. Next important step is to decide or choose your target BMI which can logically be anywhere between 18.5 and 24.9. But it would be better to choose a figure somewhere in between. So I have chosen my target BMI as 22. Now we can calculate the weight we need to achieve based on our pre-decided BMI and our height. My calculated target weight comes out to be 63.58. Steps 5.1 to 5.5 are the various body part measurements. Waist measurement is compulsory. Other measurements should preferably be taken but are not compulsory. As compared to males, many females may like to take arm, thighs and hip measurements as well. I have entered my baseline waist measurement in the Holy Book. Next measurement is the chest measurement, which too I have entered in the table. Similarly, measure the hip circumference and enter in the table. Thigh measurement should also be measured and entered. Lastly, measure your arm circumference and enter at the appropriate place in the table. The method of measuring and the precautions required are written on the slide. You can pause the video and read them carefully. The two parts of the final and the sixth step instruct us to include some kind of regular daily physical activity with a precondition of a gradual increase on a daily basis. It can be running, swimming, cycling, or any other similar activity which increases your respiratory and heart rate and sets in some degree of sweating. For convenience, presently I have decided to walk 1000 steps the first day and go on increasing it by 100 steps every day. You may choose your own activity and enter it in the table. If you are confused, don't overthink. Just follow me. All our questions will be answered subsequently and we will succeed. This is how I have actually drawn the table and entered the day 1 or the baseline data in my Holy Book. For convenience, I have given the link of the PDF file of our table in the description box. So friends, let us meet in the next episode. The coming episode is about the strategy we need to apply in the first week of our mission. Please comment. I would be glad to answer to your queries, if any, to the best of my ability. Lastly, thanks for watching. And may nature God bless you all.